Good evening to everyone who's turning in. This is Go Youth coming along from South Africa. Not alone, have a couple of guys who are coming on board. Tonight's show is gonna be big and a very big one. I hope you guys will be turning in and enjoying the show. We're gonna start the show formally in 14 minutes to come with a bunch of people coming in. Tonight's show will be looking on, the young entrepreneurs, those who are having businesses. We want them to come and share their idea, come and share their experience. Is it easy to run a business? Is it hard to operate a business? We want them to come on board, to come and share what they've been experiencing. I'm still here, trying to get them to come on board. Bear with us. Welcome Saturday night. Yo, thank you guys for taking your time to come and join the show. I see Saturday night joining us. I also see Abdul Amar joining us. I also see Amber Rashil 01 joining us. Thank you so much, guys. The show is gonna start very soon. Still waiting for other people to come on board. I also see Witumelo Klaka also entering the studio. Thank you so much. Bear with us. Still trying to get other colleagues to come on board. The show will start soon. Thank you so much for joining the show.
Yeah, I'm still looking for my headphones.
Good evening, Bitumela.
Evening.
How are you, ma'am?
I'm fine, thanks, and you?
Also good. Thank you so much for joining us, eh?
Yay, thank you for inviting me.
All right.
And I'm still looking for my headphones. Oh my god.
All right. Now keep on having a look on them. I'm still trying to get other guys on the show. We're gonna start in 5 minutes.
Okay, cool.
Good evening to all listeners. I hope you guys are all enjoying the show. This is Go Youth FM. Tonight the show is gonna be a little bit different. We'll be having people from different countries, all along coming from China, people coming along from Nigeria, people coming along from Ghana. We'll be also having people, based in South Africa from different provinces. Tonight's show actually will be trying to understand how the youth is actually, operating businesses. Because it has been said that, most of the businesses which are run by young people are just failing and are not even making it. So, tonight's show will be trying to, get the views of the young ones to hear if they are running any type of businesses, to get their challenges, and also just to hear what they're saying. I see that we already have one caller on the line by the name of Bitumela. Bitumela, can you please introduce yourself while we're still waiting for the other ones?
Oh, hello.
Hi, Bitumela. Can you please introduce yourself while we're still waiting for the other colleagues to come on board?
Hi, my name is Bitumela. I'm 30 years old. I'm from Glencowie in Limpopo, which is based in Gaskukune. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you, ma'am.
Am I audible?
100%.
Okay. It's based in Gaskukune. Yes.
All right, awesome.
Is there anything that I have to say?
Nothing much, ma'am. Okay, you can just clarify that you are based in South Africa. Bitumela is based in South Africa, where I'm based. Nice to meet you, ma'am, and thank you for joining us.
Thank you too.
All right, Big Tumelo, tell us here, do you have any type of business that you're running or you are just working?
At the moment, I'm working, so I was thinking of starting a business. So I met someone who told me that you'll be hosting a show today, then I can learn one or two from this show. So that's the reason why I wanted to join today.
That's awesome. That's awesome. That's
Yes.
awesome because you know tonight we'll be having different people. Just that they're based in different regions. Some of them are based in Gauteng. It's also in South Africa. Some of them are also based in Nigeria. And the interesting
Okay.
part about tonight's show is that most of the people that will be joining us, they are
Yes.
running different types of businesses, and they are also helping people who are also trying to be entrepreneurs, not knowing how to cope. So I hope you learn a lot.
Okay.
Just bear with us, still to get more of them to come on board.
Okay, you too.
All right. Okay. All right. All right. All right. Thank you so much for Hi Jenny to join on the show. Thank you so much. If you want to give us a call, you're also welcome to give us a call. You know, I used to meet this friend of mine who usually, this guy, when he see me, he'll be asking me this question. Is it legal for one to run a company without registering it? And this is the advice that I used to give to a friend of mine. I used to tell him that, you know, if you want to be in a business whereby you want to operate your own company, there's no need for you to start by registering a company before, because you'll seriously be in danger. I can tell you this. You can register a company today hoping that everything will go well. And just before I finish what I wanted to say, we have been seeing a lot of clients, coming on board, asking for assistance from different accountants that they want to register companies. And there are these accountants which just want to make money. They're misleading people. They will help a client to register a company. They'll help a client to register also, for VAT and different types of taxes. Not advising the client that this is a new business that you're starting. You don't have to start by registering for VAT. You don't have to start by registering a lot of things that you don't even understand how it's happening. By the end of the day, you have to declare to SARS that what happened. Quite challenging one. Let me get a friend of mine who is a little bit a marketing inspector who will actually analyze a lot of data, how Allow me to minute.
Hello?
Yeah, you just went down. Now let me check this with you, Bitumelo. Still waiting for the other ones to come on board. I think they're having technical issues from different sides, but they'll come on board just not right away. So tell me, as
Okay.
you said, currently, you have not yet started a business, but you are
Yes.
thinking of starting one. What type of a business are you willing to start?
I wanna start a business of automotive, selling car parts online,
Okay,
and
okay.
yes, and I was thinking of selling cars also. The
So
ones that
yeah,
are
yeah. Continue.
yeah, the ones that I don't know where I will get them, but I will research about that. It's a lot of
Yeah.
stuff, hey. Yes.
But let me get this from you. You are
Yeah.
willing to start a business, and it looks like
Yeah.
your business is gonna be online based, correct?
Yes.
So, what motivates you? Just to say, out of all this type of business that one can start, either one starting a guest house, either one starting a fast food store, a supermarket, a radio station, different things. Like, why out of all this type of businesses, you just choose? Yeah, no. I'll sell car parts.
Um, I think I'm more interested in cars. I want
More
to know.
interested in
I
cars.
mean, yes. So I think that's what
Yeah.
motivates me. And I've checked something. There is no an online business that's selling car parts. Most of them, what do I call it? They're there. I don't know how to
Well,
even
yeah,
explain
yeah,
it. You know,
yeah. So, but
in
let,
South
let, let me tell you
Africa,
this.
I've
Yep,
checked.
yep.
Yeah, you were saying.
Yeah, you can continue.
You were saying you want to check what? Yes, like I've
No,
been checking the market. The sorry.
yeah, we are listening.
Hi. Yeah, I've been checking the market. The only market that I found, the online business that I saw was in America. So I wanted to start something, something like an online business that can be in South Africa. And as a woman, like going into that industry, stuff like that. There's a lot that I need to I need to research about that kind of journey that
Yeah.
I want to
So,
partake in. Yes.
no, that's awesome.
So
That's quite awesome, and it's first time I hear a lady talking about starting a business which is in relation to cars. I hear a lot of them willing to start businesses, but they're not talking about cars. Let me ask you this: the there are a lot of companies which into the same business that you are in, but they're running it in a different model. So yourself,
yeah.
we have different types of models of cars. How are you going to sell
Yeah.
the car parts of different cars? Looking at Toyota, Hyundai, all these types of cars. Other cars you find that they're not even coming from South Africa. How are you going to deal with that?
I've been speaking to a friend of mine who's been telling me that he can introduce me to some of the people that he knows. Some of them are in China and stuff like that. So I can export some of the things. I mean, I can import some of the things from China, then come and sell them in South Africa. Hello?
Yeah. I understand that.
Yes.
Now,
So,
let me tell you this:
yes.
when you're talking about the issue of import and exports, there are a little bit complications
Yes.
there, because this is what it happens in most cases. If you're looking to run such a company whereby you'll be importing a lot of goods coming in South Africa from different countries, you must know for sure that
Yes.
you will need clearing agents, and you're talking money there. And I had a friend of mine telling me that it's a little bit difficult to finance a business
Uh,
that normally, you need to finance it
uh,
by buying things outside. But I used to tell him that maybe your idea, my friend, it was not solid to a point whereby
uh,
you get people who can assist you to finance it. But
uh,
have you ever detailed something down for you? Did you manage to get a plan, a concrete plan down?
yeah, yeah. Not that concrete, but like something, that I just did. Yeah, something that I did something. Of which, like, yeah, that's the reason why I'm telling you that I'm still researching about the business, because I don't know the pro and the cons of it. It's something that I want to start.
So tell me, as soon as you are going to start, how are you going to finance the
Yes,
business?
I've got some savings. So yeah, I will just have to dig deep into them.
Okay, no, that's awesome. Now, tell me this: if it comes to a point that you dig deep to your savings, but you see that you still need a lot of money in order for you to run your business,
Yeah.
how are you going to, to get extra capital?
Extra capital, I know some people like my brother. Like, I did speak to my brother. If I do need some capital, I could go to him and ask for assistance.
Do
So
you actually?
yes.
Do you actually? I want to ask you this question. Welcome to her on
Okay.
the boat. I wanna ask you this question. Do you believe that? It's just a question. I'm not being feminine at all.
Okay.
Do you believe
Okay.
that looking at South
Do you
Africa,
have a, yes.
most of those businesses which are successful are the
Yeah.
businesses which are founded by women rather than men? Do you believe in that? Because I
Yes, I
even
do believe.
I even yeah, continue.
I do believe in that. I think women are more stable than men. And okay, fine. I don't want to turn into being a feminist.
All right,
Okay.
let's see. I think we have Tsuho on the line. Tsuho, good evening to you. Oh, okay. Yeah, you can talk with Tumelo. Let me try to get Tsuho on the line.
Okay. Can I continue?
Yes, you can.
Yes, I do think the businesses that are being started by women, they tend to be successful because women are stable, and I don't really think they do sacrifice a lot. And even men, they do sacrifice, but just like when we're saying women are the ones that are buying property more than men. And I cannot put it. Women, when they know how to save, they know I don't know how to explain it, man, Ali.
So you're trying to say that ladies are able to save money than men. Okay, let's see. We have Tsuho on the line. Good evening, Tsuho.
Good evening, guys. How are you?
We are doing great. And yourself?
Hi.
I'm doing fine. Hi, Tumelo.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good, thanks. And how are you?
I'm also good.
Awesome.
We hope you're doing great, Tsuho. Can you please introduce yourself to the?
All right. My name is Tsuho, the founder of Tsuho Ryzen Exclusive Excellence. I specialize with flat stomach tea products, and then also Inuka. Yeah, that's what my business is basically about. And I love also motivating other entrepreneurs, because I believe when they see my business thriving through and growing from strength to strength, they'll have a reason for not giving up. All right, that's in a nutshell about me.
Okay, awesome stuff.
All right, thank you so much for Tsuro on that one. So Tsuro, tonight, as the show will be quite different from the shows that we normally have. The show
All
for
right.
tonight, actually, we want all those ones who will be joining the show, if they're having businesses, to come and tell us about their businesses. If they don't have businesses, but they're thinking of, starting companies, they should also come on board just to come and ask for advices, or maybe to get views of the other ones who are already in the market, that what makes their businesses to be unique. You know, as you're saying, Suho, that you're already running a company. Now let's look at
Yes.
this one. What does your company do?
What does my company do?
Yeah, because we know we have different. A company, it's either it's actually providing a service or it's selling products. So we're looking at your company.
Okay, in my company, I'm a distributor of flat stomach tea products, which help people who want to change their physique from the way they look to better or great. So in this way, you are going to maybe find a customer who wants to move from a size 48 to a size 38, or from a size 38 to a size 34, depending on what a person wants to achieve. And then we've got combos and variety of fat burners, variety of teas, a variety of oats shakes that you are going to take to help you in your journey to lose weight or to transform your body. Yes, so that's basically it. And then Inuka, we specialize with beauty care, hair care, and fragrances and stuff like that. So basically, helping you to be beautiful and also enhance your beauty and also feel good about yourself. Most of the times I maybe attend an interview here or online, like they don't see me, I don't see them, but I need to speak in a way that they will address me the way I want to be addressed. But there's something that I've noticed about putting on a perfume. It gives you so much confidence that you understand when you're saying something, you don't say it in doubt because you feel yourself, you feel, but it will come out if really you are loaded with that knowledge. So you need to look good, you need to feel good to say great things. Yes. So basically, I'm a distributor of Flat Stomach tea products and Inuka.
Awesome, Suho. Thank you so much for that. And I can hear that, it looks like you've been into this business for some time, eh?
Yeah, I've started when 2017. Yeah, 2017, and going strong.
What are some of the challenges that you have been encountering along the journey?
Along my journey of business, the challenges, like I would say now, it's lockdown. Like I think now I'm taking a great knock. Like it's like business is like it's stuck, or it's very slow. Let me not say stuck, because there are customers who gradually come and say, I want this and I want that. But I'm not
Yeah.
used to not having customers for a week, So it will be like once in a week you find somebody who comes and buy a pack of, say, 1,000 rand. Once in a week they come and buy 400 rand, But at first it was like for the good 5 days you are busy doing business. But now it's so slow that we understand the circumstances. But I think it's the time to go back to the drawing board and start coming with other ways to make the business flourish as soon as summer comes.
Yeah, no, awesome. And I know that, now we're moving to summer and a lot of people, they want to lose weight. A lot of people want to get shape. Let's hope they'll come and buy. Are you still there?
Hi. Yes.
Okay. Now, Tuko, I was speaking to our guest here by the name of Tumelo.
Okay.
Tumelo, she said that currently she doesn't have any company that she's operating, but
Okay.
in future or maybe later, she will be working on a project whereby she'll be importing car parts and
Oh.
she'll be selling these car parts online. So I was asking Bidumelo about how she's going to finance the business. She said she's going to finance the business by using the savings. I told Bidumelo that if it happens that the saving that, the money that she saved, it's not enough, where she's going to get additional capital. It looks like there are people that she believes in them, that they can be able to assist her to boost the business so that the business can move to the next level. So the main question here is that how did you finance your business so far?
For me, I started with what I had, like with my savings. I remember, I think I had something like 3,000 rand. So I bought stock for 2.5, and then I saved that money to be able to rebuy stock as soon as I made my profit. And then I bought another stock, saved my profit, and so on and so on. I didn't wait for anyone to come and help me.
So you used your savings, so to say.
I used my savings and I started small.
So now, what made you to be so disciplined to a point that you did not even, take the profit for personal usage?
Well, I think it's just the hunger to want to make it. And then, well, here and there, you will use the profit somehow, but you need to be consistent to try not to. Because the minute you get used to using your savings, then, it's not a very easy thing that you will say, I'm an angel, I never ate my profit, I never, But there are times whereby you need to take it back and be disciplined so that the business can grow, because it will show over time that the business will, like, if you're not saving, the business will collapse, because you also need to sustain yourself. You need to. So it's a practice and a discipline that we need to make sure that for the sustaining of the business, we need to save, so that with that saving, I can take more money to top up my stock. I can maybe pour petrol when going on a business trip, those kind of things.
I want to ask this question to Jumel and also Suho and all those who are on the port. I see we also have eSalvation, and we also have a couple of people on the line. Also, Saturday night just went out. A lot of people are on the board. Please, if you're on the show and you want to give us a call, you're also welcome to call in. I want to ask you guys this question. Is it wise for one to go and obtain a personal loan to start a business? I'll start with you, with Tumelo. What is your take?
I think, on that one, I don't think it's wise. But I think it will depend on a person. What do they want? I do believe, like, the word is tsogo or teho.
It's
the way she's saying that she started small. Who tsogo?
Yes, tsogo.
Okay. She started small. Like, she took money from her savings and started her business. So sometimes I think you will need to, considering the interest that will be given to you by the bank, how would you repay it? Yes, you can repay it in due time when and sometimes you just don't even know if your business will be a success or what. So I think it is wise for a person to start something, like selling, the way like I was saying, like just distributing Inuka and the other slimming products. You can start by doing something and taking it from there. Saving each and every time when you know that, okay, when I've made this profit so and so, then I can save from this from this profit until you see that is enough. Then for your objective, to achieve your objective, I think, yeah, for me personally, I wouldn't take a personal loan to start a business, but it will depend on a person. What do they prefer? And I wouldn't even judge them.
Yeah, no, I'm with you. We are not adjudicators to adjudicate what one should do. I agree with you on that one, Suho.
Well, my take is that I don't encourage anyone to take a loan when doing business, because business is mostly, like, most of the time it's risky to do a business, and most of the time when you are starting, you are not sure if you are disciplined enough, or you are not sure about your relationship with money, and if you are going to take a loan, let's say the bank gives me 5,000 rands, and you find that I've got 5,000 rands in my account, the first corner I hit is KFC. And then I go there. It's already mine for my purpose, So I'm like, oh, I'll go there. Then next thing, I get home, there are no tomatoes and onions and meat. I'm like, no, but this is also important. Before you know it, you are left with 3,000, and maybe what you need is 3.5 or it's 4,000, and you've already charged the money, and you go like, and that's a loan. So make sure you take a loan if your relationship with money is very disciplined and very mature. But if you are still not sure, use what you have. And I know if I used my money, I don't owe anyone, because the bank wants their interest. You don't take back their money without interest, unless other banks, they say if you bring it back within this particular time. But also it depends on your relationship with money. So there is a lot of conditions that needs a lot of discipline to sustain good relationship with money, which I would be racist and say most Black people don't have a great relationship with money, because we never knew it.
Yeah. No, I can say you're not feminine, you're not racist. You're just going straight to the point. And it has been said that we see, most of the Black people, especially the young ones, especially when they start to work, they just go direct to the bank to get money. It's either they buy clothes or it's either they buy cars. So it's
buy a
quite
car.
scary. Yeah, it's quite scary. It's quite scary. Now let's move to this aspect. Zuho, your company have been in the market for some time. So how do you promote your product?
Okay, I use social media platforms. I use Facebook. I use Instagram. I use WhatsApp. Yes, but I find the most effective one to be WhatsApp status. That's the one that works miracles for me. Facebook, yes, when people, and like I get something like Facebook friend request on Facebook, in 3 days I get about 900, and you cannot accept 900 friend requests. And that happens when I joined your show, Ali. I've got a problem. I need to complain.
What's happening?
I'll get so many friend requests, like, you know what? Anyway, that's a matter of another day. So Facebook, I make sure I always update my Facebook page with my business. I associate it with my business. I normally don't advertise things of my personal stuff, or but it's mainly business. My business is my fun, it's my everything. So I advertise there. And then WhatsApp status, I make sure every day I put my products there, and I get good response with that.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. I also
Mm.
wanted to share a little bit of advice, to those who also want to, to start companies. When it comes to the issue of one running a company, it's not a child's play. Because first
Amen.
thing first, you first need to sit down, check whether
Mm.
are you going to provide a service, are you going to sell goods. If you're going to provide a service, sit down, evaluate, make sure that the service that you're going to provide really is going to bring money into the business. And try
Mm.
to make a little bit of a research, make a little bit of a research about how will that service make money into your company. If it's product, do the same thing. Make a research that how will you make money. And after that, if you feel like really this company is going to make money, get started. Before even thinking of registering the company, get started. If you see now the company is making money enough to a point whereby you feel like it's illegally for you like to trade in a way that it's like you're doing tax evasion, you're running a company under your personal details, that's when you can now start to register a company. And when you register a company, never go wrong by a point whereby when you register a company, you get these consultants whereby they help you to register the company. They even register you VAT, they register you everything without explaining it to you that, hey, now what you need to do, you need to register the company. After registering the company in South Africa, after registering the company, you make sure that you comply with the BEE so that we can recognize you. As you know, in South Africa, they value a lot of black people trying to address the issue of the inequality. Because looking back to those days, we're not being racist, we're not being feminine. The triple BEE, they're using it trying to balance the equality, between the blacks and white. Because most of the white people, they are a little bit rich compared to us. So you get the BEE and you make sure that you have a share certificate, which needs to indicate that, Tsuho or Witumelo, you are the owner of this company. So you must get a share certificate. After getting a share certificate, you need to have what is called a shareholders agreement. A shareholders agreement, in most cases, you'll only have it if you have more than 2 directors in a company. And a shareholders agreement will actually, write all the terms and conditions, how will the company operate. After that, you need to make sure that you detail your operational plan and everything in a business profile. A business profile is where you're going to sell yourself. It's where you're going to sell your company. If you're going to provide services, put them down. If you're going to sell services, put them down in your business profile. You need to make sure that you have a logo. It's very much important for people to be able to, to recognize your company without even asking. When they see that logo and feel like, oh, so Horizon, like people need to have a way in which they can, recognize your company. But you don't have a logo, how will people notice you? They don't even know that this is a company that is run by you. They're only seeing you getting products moving around. And one thing that is quite very much important, you need to have a business account and have a system that you're going to use to report the financial data or the financial transactions which are taking place inside your bank account. Because if you don't do that, you might reach that stage whereby you even use the business card just to buy, other things for personal, which will put you in trouble. There's a friend of mine who registered a company without making a research. This is what he did. He registered for VAT, for VAT. After 2 months of operation, now the guy operated for some time. While the company was operating, we came at the end of the financial period. SARS noticed that this guy did not file the necessary information to them. They did send him an email asking him to make sure that he filed everything. He just avoided the emails. He didn't do a thing. At the end of the day, SARS did send him a lot of emails. They reached a point whereby they even blocked all the personal bank accounts. They blocked everything. whereby they were conducting a research because they thought okay, I see that we are also having e-salvation on the line. E-salvation, are you there? Okay, we also have a guest here by the name of Luz. Luz, how are you doing? Yeah, they'll just come back now. Hello, Louis. Quite bad. So, as I was still explaining, now it came to a point whereby the bank accounts of this friend of mine, they were blocked. Westars was supposed to collect the money from his bank account because he failed to comply. Because how can you register for VAT or else you don't know the regulations how it goes? Because if you want to register for VAT, at least your company must make 500,000 in a period of 12 months. That's when you can volunteer for VAT. But if your company makes $1 million in a year, it's a must, you must register for VAT. So it's very much important to get information before you even think of, trying to register for things that you don't understand. So let's see if we can get Los on the board. Hello, Los, are you there? All right, let's take a quick break and try to see if we can be able to get Los. All right, thank you so much, guys, for coming back. And now, Luis, I see that you are on the chat box. Not sure if you can unmute yourself and introduce yourself. E-salvation, are you there with us? Hello, Mr. Isal.
Hi.
All right, I'm still trying. Hello, Mr. Isal, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, sir, can you please introduce yourself?
Right. So my name is Lawrence. I'm the Chief Executive Officer of Vision, and it's a group of companies located in Polokwane, South Africa.
All right.
Thank you for having me on the show.
Yep. All right, it's only one person that we're not able to hear. Itumelo, we are clear with Itumelo and also Tsuko. Not sure what's happening with Los. Lo, are you there? Finding it difficult to hear what's happening with Los. Good evening to you, Los. How are you doing?
Yeah, good evening. I'm good. And you, how are you doing?
We're also doing good, my brother. I'm not alone here. I'm with Tumele and also Tuho along with his salvation. Can you please introduce yourself to the house?
Okay, I'm Lawrence Amo, speaking from Ghana. I am generally an artist, but then professionally into pencil art. So that is basically what I do.
All right, thank you so much, my brother, for taking your time to join the show, which is live in South Africa. And you
Okay.
said you're an artist, correct?
Yes, I am an artist in general, but
Can you?
then I'm
Yeah,
specialized in the pencil aspect of it.
okay. Can you please try to explain it in detail so
Okay.
that those who are in the panel they can understand?
Oh, okay. I am an artist. My genre is into hyperrealism. That is, I do portrait hyperrealistic figures, and then that is the medium I use is the pencil, charcoal, and some other materials, just to bring out the realistic look of any portrait that I find myself on. So basically, that is what I do.
Oh, that's quite awesome. That's quite awesome. I also have Tumelo and also to Roye. Don't know if they want to say anything to our guest here tonight coming along from Ghana.
Can I say something real quick?
Yes, please. Yes, please. Come in.
All right. All right. Thank you so much, Ali. I think first of all we need to acknowledge and appreciate this platform. Thank you, Ali, for having us on this show. I believe that it's a humble beginning, and I believe that it will go extremely, extremely far. Lawrence is also one of the guys from Ghana. He's extremely, extremely good at what he does. So he's extremely good with the pencil when it comes to drawing and artifact. So most of the time I showcase his work on my status. So with the pencil, drawing and everything, that's Lawrence. And my name is Jake. All right. So basically, that is what I would say about that.
Oh no, thank you so much, Mr. Izal. I think we have been seeing those the work of Mr. Lawrence. But I was
Yeah.
asking myself that what are you using, to do all these graphics and everything? Because I've been seeing a lot of your work. I think I saw most of the status coming from Mr. Izal this week. I was asking
Okay.
myself, what are you using?
Okay. But basically, it is pencil. Generally, it is pencil. So all the artworks that you see, I just generate them from pencil, just a normal pencil. Yeah. Just that I have the perception to make them look very realistic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, I get that.
Yeah.
I get that. Suho, are you still there?
Yes, I'm here.
Please, is
Okay. Oh, sorry, Tumel, you're also still here?
Yes, I am.
Okay. I'll just give Tumel and also Tsuho just to greet our visitor here coming along from Ghana.
Hi, Lo. I've been seeing your work on Lauren's statuses this week. Yeah, it's quite beautiful. Wow. Very, very beautiful.
Oh wow! Thank you.
Over to you, Tsuho.
Pleasure.
Thank you.
Hi, Lawrence. Welcome. It's an honor to have somebody from the beautiful Accra. Is Ghana Accra, right?
I'm in Ghana, Takrade.
Yeah, in Ghana, where?
Takrade.
the western part
Yes.
of Ghana.
Western
Oh,
part
the
of
western
Ghana.
part of Ghana. Okay.
Yeah.
No, great.
Yeah.
Welcome. And then, well, I haven't seen your work. I will check it out. Are you on Facebook or which part of social
Yeah,
media are you subscribed on?
yeah.
No,
Actually,
you can get
I'm
through
on
me. I
all
will
the
send
platforms.
everything to
That
you.
is.
Don't worry.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
please
I'm on
send so that we
Instagram,
can
Facebook,
see.
and others.
Oh, great stuff. Yeah, please send
Yeah.
it so that we can see your great art. And then, art is it's nice and pure, and we want to be part of the experience. Yeah, so welcome,
Okay.
welcome. Hopefully we share whatever you have for us, and then so that we are wiser through you. Welcome.
Thank you very much.
You are welcome, my brother.
Okay, before we touch the basis, I'll give Mr. Isal the platform because there's a topic that Mr. Isal need to touch a little bit when it comes to the issue of marketing. Because Mr. Isal actually he's also the I could say the co-founder of Isal Vision. It's an aspect in terms of marketing. He understands marketing in detail. It's either you want him to print, it's either you want him to go in terms of digital work. He understands marketing. So I want him to share a little bit when it comes to the issue of marketing. That what components should one take into account when advertising their business, regardless of whether the business is small or big, and what are some of the things that most of us were avoiding. Over to you, Mr. Is.
All right. Thank you, Ali. Thank you so much. I think, as Toko said earlier on, I think social media is the biggest tool if you really, really want your product to be accepted by clients and potential clients. So usually I prefer, the first one is that you need to choose the right platforms, the accurate and the right platforms. The first one that we need to put into consideration is choose the right platforms in which where you will be able to market your product or service. Now, and the second one that you need to be able to look at, you need to create a very comprehensive calendar. So, and the points, encourage engagement. That's it. Having the social media, the tool, of course. Just need to have you and your clients and the people that are on your feed, your live feed or below you. The third one is that how do you don't have to over promote your item. You need to stick to your trend, but then the services that you need to improve to be what improving upon on weekly or daily basis. And always, consistency is always the key. Consistency is always the key. You shouldn't get off track. Usually, what people do is that the moment they get clients, they get satisfied, and and that's it. And they have to go start all over again. You understand? So now, consistency is always the key. Always and always, if clients are popping in, it means that it's up to you for you to what extend. It means you need to extend the brand, you need to extend your territory. And the fifth point that I'll be looking at is the most important one is always, try and get a video. A visual content works very well on social media. Visual content works on the social media. So you need to be able to come up with probably a 30-second video about a product or service that you are into. And always the sixth one that I'll be looking at is always address problems quickly. If there is any problem that probably comes from your service or the product that you are into, you should be able to address it quickly and accept criticism. It's also very, very important. So accept criticism. That will help you to push your brand or your business. And try as much as possible to build a community instead of trying to get as many followers as to what, focus on finding customers or clients who are keen or loyal and very much likely to report your content. They like your posts, and also they will eventually become customers. And I think these points were shared earlier on by Right. So usually, I think search programs as letting people know your business, like for this platform that you're giving to us. I think if we share or we tell us this is what we are into, I think that is how we start. And the more you get more clients, you keep them, and there will be referrals here and there, and always you stay on point. And I think the 8th point or the 8th side that I've been talking about is always provide a value. Provide a value for your product or service. So perhaps the most important thing you can do on social media is provide value to your followers. Create something that your audience will find very useful. And I think you get more places. And I think that is the most important thing that I would say when it comes to promoting your brand or promoting your product. So social media is the right tool. Facebook, I heard earlier on, WhatsApp is also very important, especially your status. And website, having your website handy, and Instagram as well. These are the places that you'll find the platforms that we're talking about. That will be very, very strong for customers and clients as well. All right, thank you, Ali.
All right, thank you so much, Mr. Isai. Thank you so much for sharing. Although you are just breaking there and there, but I hope we're able to pick one and two there and there. I just want to ask you this question. Not sure there's an echo coming through, but I hope we can go through. I want to pose this question to our guest coming along from Ghana. How long have you been into this business, my brother? Are you still there, Lawrence?
Hello. Yeah. I've been in it like over 5 years now. I'm actually a self-taught artist. I started around 2016 there till date, and then I'm still working on it.
Now tell me here, the way in which you're operating your business, is it sort of a system whereby it's a company, or it's you're just running it under your personal details, just making money for you to fight for survival, or it's a formal registered company?
Okay, actually, it is not a formal registered company, but then I'm just running it on my own. I'm trying to survive it through the market. Actually, the market isn't really easy to penetrate, so we are trying our best. We are trying to work in a way of professionalism to get to the market very faster. So over the years, that is how I've been in the industry trying to push things ahead. Actually, in the country that I am in now, specifically Ghana, talking about artworks in terms of the pencil side, is a bit a challenge here. So I'm trying harder to push things ahead and then penetrate through the market or through the business that I'm doing, the aspect of it that I'm doing. I'm trying to penetrate through it to make it a success for me. So that is what over the years I'm trying to build till date. Yeah.
Okay. All right. No, thank you so much for that. Now, I also want to pose this question to you. Um, your services or your products, are they currently being utilized or being purchased only in Ghana, or you also have people coming along from outside of Ghana, using your services?
Okay. Actually, I provide services worldwide though, but then the main customers or clients that I usually work with are here with me in Ghana, and I've been servicing them for over the years now. But then one way or the other, because of the transportation and other stuffs, um, once a while I get gigs from maybe outside my country. Then I work on it, transport it, and then we move ahead from there. So I used to do that. Yeah.
No, awesome. You know, Tonight Show, this is what's going to happen for Tonight Show. Tonight Show
Okay.
actually will be assisting each other. I think we about four of us here, which is myself and the Go Youth, and also Betumelo and Soho, and also Mr. Isai. We are based in South Africa. Yourself, you're based in Ghana. Remember, the aim
Yeah.
of the show today is to make sure that we expose each other's businesses. We need to make sure
Okay.
that you help our businesses to grow in Ghana. We help your business to grow in South Africa. Now,
Okay.
I will ask you this question. How can those who are on the panel, how they can assist you so that people in South Africa can utilize your services? How can we market you this site?
Okay. In the first place, I have social media platforms that currently I'm working on, and then talking about how I can be assisted in this particular area. Okay, it is very positive. So, in terms of the branding, speaking to clients over there, providing services for clients over there. I think that would be necessary to push whatever that I'm doing here in Ghana also to that side. I think my boss, Mr. Isel, actually he's a name. He's also holding the name that I'm holding here, as in Lawrence. And yeah, and then he has been a great he has been a great boss. And
Yeah.
then I've been working with him. Actually, I'm a graphic designer to him also, but then he met me when I was also doing this pencil aspect of it. So he started marketing me till today that I'm here talking to the people out there. Yeah, so um, I can be helped through social media, through talking to clients over there, exhibiting my works on any other platform that could be helpful. Yeah, I think that will help a lot.
All right, thank you so much, Mr. Lawrence. Let's move back to Tuho. Tuho, are you still on the line?
I'm here, Alice.
So we have had people from different sides running different businesses. I was also not aware that by using a pencil drawing, it can take people to the next level. But I had to know that drawing that drawing also can take people to the next level.
Mm.
Now,
Oh yeah,
let me
actually.
move to you. Yeah, let me move to you, Zuho. We know that you're also running different companies. Not sure if Lawrence have heard to what you are saying. How can Lawrence assist you to promote your services in Ghana?
Okay. All right. Hi, Lawrence. The way I can be assisted
Hi.
is to like basically my company. I sell flat stomach tea products. Is basically products that will help you with transforming your body weight
Okay.
in such a way that you will have that body that you've always desired to have.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
So in this case, I would like to meet with people who want to transform their bodies and people also who wants to start selling the product. So when selling the product, I register you into the Flat Stomach Tea business, and you buy straight from the Flat Stomach Tea office in South Africa and get our what is this? Our cost price prices. You buy at the cost price, and then you are able to distribute from wherever you are. And
Okay.
then it's nice because so far in Ghana we don't have any distributor, so that person will be alone in Ghana selling the product that the whole world knows.
Okay. That's great.
Yes.
Okay.
So basically, what can be done? People can research or check the Flat Stomach Tea or website where they will see the products, the testimonies, the prices, and how to be in the business. Then they will ask me, and then I'll guide them through that process.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
yes. All
Quite,
right. Thank
quite
you.
interesting. Quite interesting. Thank you so much, Suho, for that. Now let's go back to Mr. Isal. Are you still there, Mr. Isal?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here.
All right, no, that's good. That's quite good. I'm aware that Suho and also Lawrence and also Mr. Isal, they are currently in businesses, and we do in the meantime, she's still trying to figure it out how to start a company. Now we're gonna move to the challenging part. We'll start with you, Mr. Isal. Can you just, take it down for us, or try to ventilate it for us? What are some of the challenges that you have been experiencing during this time of COVID 19 in relation to the services that you are providing, and how have COVID 19 affected your revenue?
All right. Thank you very much, Ali. Um, First of all, I will say hello to me. Butumelo is also one of the people that who consulted me in terms of how they can revive or how they can start their business online. Since we are dealing with, since I promote businesses online, or since, let's say, I register businesses as well, I think we've settled that one. So Butumelo is still finding her feet. Let me put it in that way. She's trying to find her feet. So we're still busy with a couple of things that she's taking notes. Let me put it in that way. Ali, one of the extreme challenges that as an entrepreneur we face on a daily basis, and it's, and the worst part is when the COVID hit us, is revenue. Whereby people were or clients were not showing much because of the future. People didn't know what will happen in the next day or two, or let's say what will happen in the future in terms of the disease or the pandemic when we started facing it. So it was extremely slow. Business was very slow. I think that you can bear witness. We had so many crises here and there in terms of clients who were. I think we lost so many clients. We lost so many, even workers. Let me put it in that way. I think I lost two workers who were because of I was unable to pay their salaries. So pandemic was we didn't prepare for the uncertainty. I think now that COVID has taught us that no, I think you need to plan very well. You need to plan ahead because you don't know what the future holds. In this line of business. And as entrepreneurs, it's not easy, and I can believe that many people can speak for me. It's not easy to start something and watch it fly. You have so many challenges. Challenge number one can be capital. Challenge number two can be resources, materials to work with. In my line of business, you always dwell on the internet a lot. So challenge number two, you have other infrastructures that you need to execute most of your work. And the moment you delay in my line of business, it means you lack a little bit of competence. So becoming an entrepreneur, the extreme challenge is that the most very scary part is when funds, and when you lack a lot of funds, and when you are facing an extreme funds in terms of capital, where can you move in order for you to get money to inject into the business here and there, and some machines that are needed for you to be able to execute your work. Thank you, Ali.
COVID-19 is quite bad. A lot of people lost jobs. Their employers, they are finding it difficult to keep up to pay the repayments of the banks, to pay some of the machines that they use. Quite bad. It's very quite bad. Let's move to you, Tsuho. What are the challenges that you are currently experiencing due to COVID-19, and challenges which are also affecting, your revenue?
Well, basically, the sales have dropped drastically, and sometimes like I was saying earlier on, that during this time, we know people are still trying to recover because of the COVID-19 recession that has hit us. And then we need to go back to the drawing board. And sometimes going back to the drawing board cost you a lot of time, energy, money to try to make other things work, because it's not a one size fits all kind of approach. You need to try different things, because certain things don't work at a certain time. So you need to make sure you need to make sure you listen to business people, how they made it, and some of the things that they did to make it are things that won't work for you. To always make sure you've got data to make enough research to do certain things. You need to go to certain places. You need to meet up with certain people. You need to look a certain way to make a business work. You don't just come dressed up somehow and think somebody's gonna buy your product. No, you need to look the way you need to dress the way you need to be at. You understand? So it costs you in a way, and if you don't make it, it costs you even emotionally sometimes. But it's just a matter of knowing that we need to go back to the drawing board. We need to think again and not give up and do it again. But I just support going back to the drawing board, because at the moment things are a bit hard, but we need to refocus and make it happen.
Okay, let's come back to our guest by the name of Lawrence, coming along from Ghana. Lawrence, not sure how business is doing. Yeah, not sure how business is doing at your side. Let's look at some of the challenges which you might be experiencing, due to the COVID-19, or in generally, what are some of the challenges that we're experiencing? Because it looks like the type of business that you are on, a lot of people are not aware of what you're doing. And some of the people, in order for them to buy your work, you tell them that it costs a couple of dollars. They're like, nah, 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 nah. We can't buy something like that with so much dollars. So, what are some of the challenges which you have been experiencing?
Okay, basically for my side, there are a few challenges that are popping up from whatever that I'm doing here. But before I move on to that, I'm currently working with ACL Vision Company. I'm their graphic designer for that. And then in the pencil side too, currently I've merged it with them. So currently I'm working with them. And let me move on to the challenges that I'm facing in the industry of the artwork side. Okay, with that, because of the country that I'm based in, materials to execute the work is a bit a challenge. Um, in talking about materials, to get the quality materials that you are going to use to produce the work, like the pencils you are going to use, like the paper you are going to use, the other stuffs, other materials that you are going to use to enable you to work professionally. Yeah, that is a bit a challenge here. And then also talking about capital, I'll channel it to in terms of the studio, and then also in terms of buying of the material. Uh, Artworks, the materials are quite expensive here, and even outside the world, it is quite expensive. And then also to afford yourself a studio, or to own your own studio, really deals with a lot of stuff. And then the studio equipment that you are going to use before you can even be a professional artist. In fact, you need a team to work with. And then aside that, you the artist, you need to really equip yourself. Talking about the photography and then videography, if only you don't have a team, so that you can also work professionally as your own, as a self artist. Yeah, and then limited access to clients. The country that I'm based in, talking about the pencil issue in terms of the hyperrealism, is a bit a challenge here. To get client to really understand you that no, this artwork that I'm producing for you will go for this kind of price, and then all those kind of things is a bit a challenge for them to understand. Yeah, so sometimes you need to really get down to yourself, go back and forth with clients before you can really get into their pocket. Yeah, so these are some of the challenges that are really going on here.
All right, thank you guys for sharing some of the challenges that you guys are experiencing. But that's how is it. When running a company, there are always challenges that you must get ready for. And that's why also I'm against the whole idea of one going to get a loan to start a business. Imagine if you got a loan from the bank to start a business and now you encounter some of these challenges. Hey, you gotta be in trouble, I'm telling you. We also have another caller here by the name of PW Maina 004. Hello, Maina. Are you on the line? Can you please unmute and introduce yourself? Hello.
Hello.
Hey, how are you, Maina?
Yeah, I am fine.
Also good. Can you please introduce yourself to the house?
I can't hear you well. I don't know if you have problem in network. But my name is Paul. I work with Arjaba in Qatar. That is where I work. But I do just much manual work no more work for road and infrastructure. That is the job I am for making roads. This one, but I'm just a helper there. But in for my future, I want to have a good business, like a big boutique like this one. Like every person is changing clothes, so I wish to move with everyone's wearing the design, new design. So that is what I'm looking forward for. So I can wish to get someone who can help me to know how more about this about
Where are you
styling of
based?
clothes. This one.
Where are you based? In which country are you based?
My country is Kenya, but I am based in now I'm living in Qatar. But
All
after
right.
job, I'll go back to Kenya. Yeah.
All right, no, that's quite good, Sam. Thank you so much for taking your time to come and join
Yeah.
us to the South African show. Can you please, in the meantime, are you in business or still trying to get into business?
No, not really. But the business that I have right now is of chicken, keeping chicken, poultry farming.
You are into poetry.
Yeah, poultry. That
Okay.
is what I'm doing. Yeah, poultry farming, and I'm dealing with just natural chickens. There is this artificial that are coming right now, but I deal with the artificial ones, so that I want their products, the eggs. That's what am dealing with. I usually supply to hotels like this.
That's quite good. So, what are some of the
Yeah.
challenges that what are some of the challenges that you are currently experiencing? Due to the COVID-19, as you had most of us are saying that the business
Yeah.
currently is quite slow due to COVID-19. What are some of the challenges that you're experiencing? Currently.
Yeah, the business currently it is not doing well because just in transportation it is very costly because I don't have my vehicle. I have to use the available vehicle and I have to hire it so that it can take my eggs to the market. And then if you go to the market, there is like it is. If it is in hotel, they are not giving me just as much they were giving they were giving me before. So these are some challenges. You cannot keep all the eggs at home, so they spoil at. So that is the most challenges that I am facing right now.
Mm, we can't get that for you, my brother. And we thank you so much for coming on the line. We'll be sharing views. I'm not alone. I'm also with Suho here and also with Lawrence Olalung from Ghana and also with Mr. Izai. And
Okay,
yourself also on the line. We'll be sharing views and ideas. How should one
okay,
actually, run a company to be successful?
okay.
Stand up.
All right. So
Then
I just want to ask this question to everyone who's actually on the house. As I can hear that most of us here, the likes of Suho, the likes of Lawrence, and also the likes of Salvation, and also the likes of PW Maima, you are all, running businesses. You are all in businesses. And also we have Mitume, she's currently still trying to figure out how to start her business. So I want to ask you guys this question to Isile, to Lawrence, to Tsuho, and also PW Maima 004. I want to ask you this question. I'll start with Mr. Isile Vision. What motivates you each and every morning to wake up and still be focused, to keep on providing the services that you are still providing, knowing that business is not doing well? What keeps you going? I'll start with you, Mr. Isile.
Thank you very much for this question. Uh, I think I will speak. I'll speak for all entrepreneurs. I'll I'll speak for all entrepreneurs. Sorry, I was a little bit. I'll speak for all entrepreneurs. First of all, whenever that you want to start something, it is the journey. People say that running your business is it's a piece of cake. It's a lie. Running your own business is extremely challenging.
Okay.
Being an entrepreneur it's extremely challenging. You deal with challenges on your own, but then if you're able to withstand the challenges and overcome them, the end result it's amazing. That's one thing for sure. But then the most interesting part, as you said, as to the question that I will ask is, you should have the passion. When you are passionate about something, nothing can stop you. When you got the drive, it's not actually trying to survive. Somebody will say that no, somebody just I've opened a shop here selling tomatoes. Oh, okay, fine. So let me also open a shop here just to survive. No, the one selling actually got the drive. You understand what I'm saying? So the one selling the tomatoes, so the one dealing with these things, he or she is extremely passionate about what he or she dealing with. Now I heard our friend from Kenya saying that he got challenges in terms of car issue, transportation issue, and sometimes you take you to the shop and they don't buy it and everything. I think we can look for an amicable solution to assist him so that he can able to do what get his chicken being sold in the market. So I think what drives me, what makes me wake up in the morning is the passion. When you are passionate about something, nothing can stop you. That's all.
It's a matter of passion. I get it. Now let's move to Tsuho. Tsuho.
Well, first and foremost, what helps me to keep going on with business, no matter when, if it's hard. Remember, business is not for everyone. Indeed, there are businesses that are closing in this time. There are those people who feel like I've got nothing to lose. I can't just run this business at a loss when I'm like looking at myself making this or struggling like this. So business is not for everyone. And then so that is why when we start a business, we have something called a vision and mission, which start before as a dream. And then you create a goal, you have your vision and mission, and then you ultimately have a purpose. Then eventually you have customers who you are committed to. And then as soon as all that, you will be passionate about what you are doing, and then it will give you enough drive to keep holding on, to keep pushing and never giving up. No matter how difficult it can be, as long as you are passionate enough about it, and then things will eventually work out. Things will eventually become okay. As soon as we are out of this, we can just hope and drive towards something that will become a solution. And I like what you were saying before, helping us to identify our challenges. I mean, if we are able to identify what the problem is, then we will be able to come with the answers. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much, Tsuho, for that. Let's go to our Ghana friend, Lawrence.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep. What?
Okay. Talking about what motivates me to push through as to whatever that I do. Okay. The first thing I'll talk about is passion, as my boss talked about, Mr. Lawrence. Yeah, it is very true. Passion. I'm just passionate about whatever that I do, as to making it very professional. That is one thing that motivates me to push on. And also the quality of time that I spend on the artwork. In fact, just to bring out a realistic look of just a portrait, in fact, you need to really spend some quality time on it. and then it also motivates me. And also, being an artist really sharpens my brain. So it helps me to maneuver my creativity in other aspects of the technology the technological world that we are in. So it also helps me drive my creativity all around. And also, I believe that making a portrait of somebody, it helps to keep history. Yeah, it really helps to keep history, because the materials that I will use in producing such an art piece, the long lasting effect of it is very positive. So it is very it is very good and then also as a reference material for people, and that is what really motivates me to produce whatever that I do here. Yeah, I think so. Hello.
Hello, I think Ali's network
Okay.
is acting up.
Okay, I think
It
the host
includes a
is
whole
out.
range of categories and organizations,
Yeah, no,
from
no.
small businesses to big
Oh, you're
businesses,
back.
Still here with
Great.
you
NGO,
guys.
international organizations.
Yeah, let's just take a 30 seconds break, just a 30 seconds break, then we're coming back.
Awesome.
Of the country. We aim to
Tomato,
ensure equitable outcomes
can you
for our
please lower the
clients.
volume?
The Sauce Palace is a home of Coda embracing KC Township flavors and lifestyle. We bring quality Coda originating from our own KC''S. We are a brand that creates and cherish food memories. We not only serve amazing, tantalizing quality food. The information
Are you
provided by
watching
Go Youth
there? Otherwise,
Podcast,
switch it
if
off.
for general information purpose only. All information on the podcast is provided with good faith. The information provided by Go Youth Podcast, if for general information purpose only. All information on the podcast is provided with good faith. However, we make no representation of kind expressed by listeners and co-hosts. Sekukune Ads is the reference listing for online stores, businesses, and websites in South Africa. It includes a whole range of categories and organizations, from small businesses to big businesses, NGO, international organizations, personal blogs, Ali consultants.
Yeah, quite interesting one. Interacting with people from different places around the globe. You know, I have that a lot of people, they want to start their own companies. You know, they think when you are having your own company, you are rich. When they see you giving people directions, giving people instructions what to do, they just think you are rich. And we don't know behind that there's people, they have a lot of challenges that they're having. And running a company is not a child's play. Hearing some of the challenges that you guys are actually, bringing them on the head of you, it's quite shocking that you have to go through that. And the worrying part is that there are a lot of people behind the scenes who are keep on saying that, hey, you're doing a great thing, hey, you're doing a great thing, not knowing that you have a lot of challenges that you're working on them. It's quite bad. We've reached the end of the show. The show was quite short. I will start by giving you guys time just to wrap up and just to say your vote of thanks. I'll start with you, Tuho.
All right. Well, thank you very much. The show was quite impactful for me. I've noticed that I'm not the only one who has got challenges, and there are other challenges that are bigger than mine. And in that way, it has helped me to really go back to the drawing board and think out of the box. And indeed, we just have to make it. We can't quit, So thank you, Ali.
All right, thank you so much for that, Suho. Let's move all along to our guest coming along from Ghana. How do you wrap up the show, my brother?
Okay, the show was very great. And then having friends from other countries, now I am really excited about that. Also, working with my boss from ACL Vision, I believe that now my product, working with ACL Vision, is also going to get to other countries like South Africa and other countries. So I'm really grateful that I was being part of this show. So that is what I can say.
All right, thank you so much. Let's move to Mr. Isai. Mr. Isai, how do you wrap up the show?
All right, thank you, Ali. Thank you so much. Thank you for having us on this show. Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, we can. Mr. Isai? Okay, Mr. Isai, not sure if you are able to hear me. I think Mr. Isai, he was just experiencing some technical issues, but hopefully we'll just come back now. So, we do know you can just try to give us a call again. I thank you guys for taking your time to come to the show. I see a lot of people are listening, and people are wondering that how can they get hold of you guys so that they can be able to get to utilize some of your services. And some would say, hey, maybe I can buy some of the products which Zoro is using. One say maybe I can buy some of the artwork which Lawrence from Ghana, you're also working on them. So the thing is that how can people get hold of Lawrence? How can people get hold of you?
Hello.
How can people get hold of you?
Okay, people can get through to me through ACL Vision, and then also through my social media platforms, that is Instagram, Facebook, and then other platforms. So on Instagram, you can find me on Lawrence Amo _ and then also through ACL Vision.
Quite interesting. So how can people get hold of you?
I'm on Facebook and Instagram as Tsogo Ryzen or Ryzen Tsogo. Tsogo is written TSOGO, Ryzen RISEN. Thank you.
All right, thank you guys for your time, and I hope you'll enjoy your evening, and thank you for joining the show.
Thank you.
All right, thank you, Ali.
Thank you.
Sorry.
Thank
All
you,
right,
guys.
thank you so much, Mr. Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Isai. Are you still there?
Sorry, I had a problem with my network. So can I say if you don't mind?
Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
All right. I just want to say thank you so much, Ali, for having us. Having us on this show and this program. I hope and pray that we continue with this segment. It's an amazing show, and you need to keep it up. And thank you as well for Lawrence and for Toko also joining us. And enjoy the rest of your evening.
Yeah.
Thank
Thank
you
you so much.
so
Me too,
Thank you.
Melo.
And to me,
Nice
and to
to
me. No, to me just drop the call. I don't know.
Boity.
Boy to Melo.
Boity, yes.
All
All right,
right.
no. Thank you so much, guys. Enjoy.
All information on the
All right, thank
podcast
you.
is provided with
Thank you
good faith.
guys.
However, we make no
Bye.
representation of DeSantis. The
Bye.
information provided by Go Youth Podcast, if for general information purpose only. All information on the podcast is provided with good faith.